Okay, let's look at the homework 5.1, number 7. All right, so we have a second derivative given. So you have a second derivative of f of x is x to the negative 3/2 power. All right, so in order to go back to the first derivative, we need to take the antiderivative of x to the negative 3/2 power with dx, right? So let's do that. So this will give us, let's see, add 1 to the power. So x to the add 1, so it's negative 1/2, right? Then divided by negative 1/2, right? And plus some constant, so I'm going to call this constant C1. Right, then we can just simplify a bit. Dividing by negative 1/2 is same thing as multiply by negative 2. So negative 2. And you have x to the negative 1/2 plus C1. Right? Then we try to find the C1 by using this condition right here. Right? So plug in x equals 1. Right? And plug in 1 here. So it's going to be negative 2 times 1 to the negative 1/2 plus C1 is equal to negative 2 plus C1 is equal to 2, which is going to be C1 is equal to 4. All right, so f prime of x is actually negative 2 x to the negative 1/2 power plus 4. Right? So now we have a complete formula for f prime. Then we can go back to the original function f of x by taking the antiderivative once again of the negative 2 x to the negative 1/2 plus 4. Right? So if you take the antiderivative of that, you see that there's a negative 2 is in front. Right? Then add 1 to the power, you have positive 1/2. Right? Dividing by 1/2 is same thing as multiply by 2, so I'm going to just put 2 here. Plus antiderivative 4 is 4x. Then you might have some constants, so plus C2. Right? I'll use C2 just so that it's different from C1. All right. So clean it up. You see that it's going to be a negative 4. All right. So 1/2 power is a square root. So I write square root of x plus 4x. Right. Plus constant C2. All right. So we plug in 9. So f of 9 is supposed to be, let's see, if you plug in 9 there, you have negative 4 times square root of 9 plus 4 times 9 plus C2, right? So that's going to be, the square root of 9 is 3. 3 times negative 4 is negative 12 plus 4 times 9 is 36 plus C2, which is 24 plus C2, which is supposed to be negative 2, right? So which means that C2 is supposed to be, just subtract 24 from both sides, negative 26. All right, so therefore, all you have to do is put negative 26 there. So therefore, what we're looking for is f of x is equal to, right, negative 4 square root of x plus 4x. Right, C2 came out to be minus negative 26. Right, so this is the original function that we're looking for. Right, that's it. I hope that this was clear.